Hey Scorpio, welcome to your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. My name is Angela, and this reading may be for you if you have Scorpio in your sun, moon, rising, your Venus sign, heavily in your houses, or you happen to be cross-watching for Scorpio. Welcome to my channel. I had to restart this video because I called you guys Sagittarius. So some of you Scorpios, Sag may be in your chart. You may be dealing with somebody with Sag in their chart. Let's get right into it. Holy Spirit, show me what it is that you have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, so right off the bat, I see Taurus. Taurus, you might be thinking of the practical side of things right now. You may be thinking about loyalty. Patience is definitely going to be your strong suit because it happens to be the overall energy of your reading. So that's what I think of when I see Taurus. You may be dealing with a Taurus. This is definitely going to be a time of surrender. You may be surrendering to your dreams. Your dream state could definitely be revealing a lot of useful information to you. This could definitely be a fertile time for you. Fertile time when it comes to starting some new things, expanding your horizons. Okay, because this is, okay, the crossing energy is talking about, actually no, patience is not the overall energy. We're going to get to that in a moment. But the crossing energy has everything to do with your intuition. So Spirit is saying right now, why am I so tempted to call you Sagittarius? Scorpio. Don't ignore any hunches that you may have. Avoid doing that right now. Your intuition may be heightened and it's leading you in a very positive direction. It's leading you through the fog right now because things may seem very foggy and uncertain with certain situations. I definitely feel that the sun is going to bring some illumination to a situation to kind of settle that fog so that you can see your way through and figure out how to navigate through situations right now that might be a bit tricky. Spirit is definitely encouraging you to consider to think before you act. Right, make a strong consideration of some things before you act. There we go. We got Sagittarius that popped up. Gemini could also be significant. You may feel that you and your partner are absolute opposites, or you and this individual, this ex of yours, or this ex-friend of yours. What are we talking about? I don't even know if we're talking about somebody from the past. We'll see, but I'm kind of getting the sense that that's the case. Yeah, now when it comes to matters of the heart, since we're talking about love, you might be receiving some type of a breakthrough when it comes to your intuition that's leading you in the direction of something, giving you some certain answers about something, some clarity about some things that have been a bit left up in the air and uncertain, unresolved situations. Yeah, there may have been a situation somewhere in your life, Scorpio, where you've been unable to make a decision. You could be at a stalemate. And yeah, when it comes to matters of the heart, I do feel that, yeah, you may be receiving some type of breakthrough. I am feeling, Scorpio, that there may be forgiveness on the table, an apology on the table with someone that could be at a distance from you because it looks like somebody's on your mind. There may have been an issue with a third party. This could even be what's going on. Well, you're single, so I don't know. This is a lot going on for this to be something new, though it could be. It could be a Pisces individual that we are talking about. You could be resolving some type of conflict. You could definitely be going to see someone. Possibly an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that could be significant to you. Or Scorpio, you may have earth in your chart. Spirit is saying be patient. There's definitely a divine plan in the works for you when it comes to possibly a Taurus individual. There could be some type of delays, and this is why Spirit is saying be patient. There's a divine plan when it comes to some type of a delay, possibly having to do with an earth sign. A delay could actually work out very positively for you. Okay, but yeah, listen to your intuition. Spirit is saying, like, as I stated to you before, don't ignore any type of hunches that you might be getting about something. All right. You may be getting some type of brilliant new inspirations when it comes to something. there could definitely be a friendship, as I stated to you before, that may be on your mind, that may get some type of a breakthrough. Spirit is encouraging you to go slow and take your time with something. Patience, again, is going to be one of the strong points in this reading. But the overall energy of your reading, Scorpio, is you are loved. Though you may not know it, you may not realize it. You may not realize that this Sagittarius, this Gemini, or this Taurus loves you. But they still may have some type of love for you, especially this Gemini individual. You may be talking some things over. You could definitely be negotiating a contract when it comes to your work. Yes. The overall energy, the crossing energy of the reading is moonlight, the moon, intuition, hunches. Again, that's the crossing energy. That's the challenge to your situation, is kind of to trust your intuition, because you may be guided into new situations, uncharted territory that could be kind of scary for you, working through some old issues that are still lingering, still some hurt feelings that might be going on in the background, Scorpio. Kind of might be suppressing your feelings. There's someone that you love secretly, but you may not be admitting how much pain you really are still hanging on to when it comes to this individual. You may be hoping for this breakthrough secretly. You may be hoping to start over. You may indeed be seeing the truth of a situation when before you were not willing to see the truth of a situation. And it was like you were not willing to make a decision. Something that you didn't want to see. You're kind of blocking your heart because you were afraid to be vulnerable, which I feel goes along with the overall energy. And Aries could be significant. There could be a fear that surrounds love for you, Scorpio, and vulnerability. You may feel fear that you are going to lose control, or there's a loss of control when it comes to love. There might be some stubbornness that you're kind of dealing with when it comes to moving on. Some difficulty that you're facing when it comes to moving on. Yes, as I stated, you're feeling hurt. You're feeling hurt. You still may be holding on to some type of past betrayal. But what is it about this intuition? We're going to take a look and see what this is about. Yeah, I see a rocky relationship that you may have had with possibly a water sign or Scorpio. This could definitely be you. Someone may have felt that they had a rocky relationship with you. It could definitely be your mom. It could be your wife. It could be a husband or someone that you had a long-standing relationship with, possibly a Virgo. Could be somebody with water and Virgo, Scorpio. This could be you with Virgo in your chart. All right, so you may have been dealing with somebody that has the ability to piss a lot of people off. Somebody, this could be at work, okay? I don't know. Somebody had something slick to say. Somebody may have acted single when they were not. And maybe this is you may have had a hunch about this, Scorpio, that somebody really wasn't single. And that they may have had somebody else in the background, though they were talking to you. You may have let go of this situation feeling that it was just too much stress, too much fighting. You may be looking back on the situation and having some regrets about some things that you said in haste. And there's some things that you wanted to get off your mind. It could be some money issues that you might be worried about. You may owe some people some money. You may owe someone a favor. You may owe someone an apology for saying something. Okay, some type of action that was taken, some things that were said that were entirely below the belt. You may owe someone an apology again for your actions because maybe you were a bit of a player in the past. And things could have gotten a bit dysfunctional between you and possibly an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Who could also be your counterpart, because Scorpio, as I stated in the beginning, you may have earth in your chart. Maybe a Taurus individual that you could be concerned about. Could have something to do with a Cancer individual. Okay. All right. Okay, I see issues with deception. Somebody lied to you. Someone lied, and that led to a breakup. And it could have, without a doubt, been this Libra individual that had the audacity to lie to you. It could have been a business partner, someone that you may have met at work. Somebody has a wife at home now. Somebody has a wife and a child possibly, or a baby's mom. I see an issue where this is somebody that was dealing with you and dealing with someone else. Maybe not being honest about it, and this could have been the very thing that they were lying about. I feel that the two of you may have found out about one another. For some of you, this could indeed be a same-sex couple. Yeah. Scorpio, you could have been dealing with a fire sign. I feel like, Scorpio, you are trying to move on, though you feel hurt. You're trying to move on and embrace some type of singlehood. And you're kind of setting yourself up for some type of success. You're kind of focused on your personal goals. And yeah, there's someone that you may have walked away from. And it looks like things may not have ended on a good note. And somebody's lips were moving when they left the situation. And like I said, they had some very slick things to say. Some things that were completely below the belt and unnecessary. There could have been a blow up that the two of you had. Things could have gotten out of hand and things could have definitely gotten physical. Because someone definitely found out that there was a third party in some type of funny business and decided to cut the other one out of the equation. Somebody cut themselves loose from a third party and said, I'm no longer going to be a participant, no longer going to partake of this third party nonsense. I'm opting for the single life. I'll step away from this. So I feel like it did ruin a happy home. Someone stepped away feeling that the grass was greener, and now they are kind of regretting their decisions. Oh yeah, somebody said something. Somebody stood up for themselves. You guys may have had it out, but yeah, Scorpio, you had something to say, or a fire sign may have had something to say to you. Possibly a Leo. Somebody with Leo in their chart. Okay, what is this about your intuition? Your intuition is telling you something. Your intuition is shedding light on something. Oh, on the fact that there was somebody else? Yeah. Somebody, yeah. All right. They were being secretive about the fact that they had a family with somebody else. Somebody was married, had a long-standing commitment, had a live-in commitment, had a baby's mom, a baby's mother. That type of situation was what they were keeping secrets. And they feel like they're walking on eggshells with you. They feel like they're definitely on thin ice, possibly at home with their wife, because they were dealing with a third party at work. And definitely had kids. Somebody has 3 kids with somebody possibly. It's kind of withdrawn from the situation, kind of left the situation. Being deceptive. Maybe giving someone the idea, maybe giving you the idea, Scorpio, that they want a divorce. They may have moved in with you. Well, if this is you, it looks like there's some type of an argument that they want to settle with you. They could be wanting to settle something in court with you. You may be coming to some type of settlement in court. Somebody could be talking to a lawyer that's a bit grimy. This could even be going on at work. You could be dealing with a very grimy individual, or you have felt that this person that we speak of, or they might feel this way about you, Scorpio, that you're the grimy one. You were the one that was underhanded and was keeping secrets and was lying about some very obvious things. And they feel like your flaws were just too much. It's like somebody is saying, I don't want to hear you. I don't want you to nag me. I don't want to hear I told you so. Somebody left. They could have been getting some advice from someone else, possibly their own mother. Yeah, they're just saying, I don't want to hear, I told you so. So, yeah, somebody feels that they were someone could have been warning them that they're making an illogical choice. Someone could have gotten pregnant in this scenario. Yeah, somebody was keeping somebody's secret. Somebody's hiding a pregnancy, being very secretive about a pregnancy, but I do feel that something is about to come out. I also feel that some of you could definitely be leaving to pursue some type of creative endeavor. You could be leaving your job for that purpose. But yeah, you might be worried about money. And there's some things that you just haven't laid to rest, Scorpio. Yeah, you may owe somebody money. Somebody may secretly owe you some money. You may be wanting to swallow your pride and open up your feelings and give an offer to someone. Possibly a baby's mom, someone that you co-parent children with. You may find that you are still in love, though you feel that this situation is a waste of time. What's a waste of time? Having to do with this earth sign. Okay, this Taurus individual or a Taurus Aries, you might feel that something is a waste of time, and yeah, you're feeling rather unhappy about the situation. It's a waste of time to do what, though? To revisit the situation? Yeah, you feel like it's just time to give up. Maybe you are trying to come up with some type of a strategy to win this person over after things fell apart and they may have put you out of the house. You are feeling unhappy about the situation. And there may be a message that's being blocked or a message that's not able to get through. Or someone is trying to start something again, begin again, after a breakdown in a love relationship. Yeah. For some of you, this is your mom. You may have had a breakdown in communication with your mother. Yeah, your mom, like I said, could have been, you could have had a conflict with your mother. She could have been trying to give you some type of advice or a motherly figure. And now you find yourself in a situation where you feel stuck. And you feel that this person will not give you another chance. Possibly this Gemini individual, somebody was fooling around, making it seem as though they were friends, but there was something more. Somebody gave in to this temptation. And finding themselves stuck and running out of time. Did somebody lose a watch? I keep getting this. You're in love. And maybe still feeling some resentment about something that was said. About the way that someone left. The things that somebody said when somebody left, it's just on your mind. I also feel that someone here could have addictions to drinking. I don't know, I'm hearing porn addiction. Addiction to cheating. Someone was left feeling disappointed. And somebody could have been doing time and could have been released from jail. But I see somebody's kind of giving up on this. They're giving up on this fantasy that the two of you could what? Start over. You got the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Swords. Okay, there could be a Virgo individual that wants to communicate with you, that wants to bring some type of truth and clarity. Yeah, so karma kind of brings in a situation. Karma kind of brings in a situation where someone has to be honest. They could be giving you some type of honesty or clarity, Scorpio. Or they may be being honest with themselves. Someone's absolutely paranoid to come out of this period of being distant from you. Completely distancing themselves and being antisocial from you. It's like somebody felt that they wanted to be left alone and kind of wanted to distance themselves, but they find themselves wanting to, yeah, come clean with you. Someone could have lost their job and they could have fallen on some hard times, and they might be stuck in a situation where money is definitely an issue for them. They're feeling unhappy and feeling that things are falling apart in their life right now, and they miss you. They miss that nurturing, loving side of you. And they may need you to console them. They may be looking for some emotional support because they're going through a tough time. And yeah, feeling rather depressed right now. Yeah, I might be feeling a bit cynical when it comes to love. They weren't the committed type in the past. Like I said, this was somebody that was very flirtatious, had situations going on the side, though they may have had a family. Okay, they had a family, they're married, they got a wife at home, but they're fooling around with somebody else at the job. Okay, and they're not sure what to do. They're feeling rather defeated because they may be having issues with home. They may not have a home to deal with, to go to. They may have gotten kicked out where they left you. They left you for somebody else. They had to blow up with that situation. They were sneaky. They tried those shenanigans in that situation. It didn't work out for them in that situation. And yeah, it's like they went from a situation that was bad to worse. Either way, there was a third party that existed at some point, and somebody is freeing themselves from that. They release themselves. They're single. They're trying to bounce back from that past situation that they left you for. And they're hoping for a breakthrough. There's some karma that they're coming to clear with you since the two of you are broken apart. And some of you, there was a divorce. There may have been talk of divorce. There may have been separation. Or as I stated, if you guys were not married and somebody was put out of the house and there was some type of separation that happened from there. May be thinking about moving forward. I'm seeing some of you could be securing a new contract. It could be work. Might be getting a breakthrough when it comes to your work situations. But somebody wants to develop this relationship to a next level. Yeah, somebody, you may have found out, Scorpio, that somebody was married, as I stated to you. And yeah, you defended your beliefs. You stood your ground. Somebody may want to come back. They may be having some sleepless nights about the situation. But they're hoping for some type of positive change to happen because they have not gotten the closure that they've needed to really walk away and close the door. They might be thinking about apologizing. There's something that they want to say. They do want to express themselves. Right now, they are going through a period of self-reflection, and they are kind of looking through the situation. They're not really feeling as safe as they possibly could when it comes to love. They're afraid to be vulnerable. And they may be down on themselves when it comes to their work situation because they're feeling lost as to what they really want to do. It's like this could be you, Scorpio, saying, I don't want this run-of-the-mill type of job anymore. I want something where I feel like I can find my, somebody saying, I want to find my place in this world, not to just do any other, any odd job. You already know what? What do you already know? Your intuition is telling you that you already know something. What is it? You already know that maybe you want to reunite with someone. Possibly a friend. You want to be shown appreciation, possibly by your friends. You're saying this is the right thing to do, to reunite with possibly a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or an air sign. It's for you, Scorpio. Someone may be wanting to reunite with you. You may have Libra in your chart. Yeah, after some very disparaging and very hurtful words that were said, as I said, somebody said some things that were below the belt. They're trying to find the courage to come to you. They're still very curious about you, but they're having mixed emotions about what to do. They're still trying to make a decision about what to do because you guys are not speaking, and they're very nervous to approach you because of the sheer fact that they left you for somebody else and they were not committed. But they do want to smooth things over. They do want to come home to you, but they don't feel like you're going to take this offer seriously. They feel like if they were to tell you what's really on their mind, that it's like talking to a brick wall. So they just kind of love you secretly and keep their feelings to themselves, though they really want to tell you that they really want to talk to you. They want to clear the air with you. And this could be your mother or your child, as I stated, or a friend that feels this way. See the energy of your cross watcher really quickly. Scorpio. Yeah, they could definitely be sending you a message. You could have been dealing with somebody who's in the military. Somebody could be served divorce papers while they're at work. Okay, somebody may have stolen from you. Somebody, yeah, was definitely in jail. Waiting for some type of court decision. But yeah, somebody's really down on their luck. They may have lost their job, missing their family, and wanting to return home. But they're not sure what to do, which path to take, or how to get from point A to point B. Let's take a look at how your cross-watcher may be feeling at this time for the Scorpio cross-watcher. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Holy Spirit, show me the cross-watcher for Scorpio. Scorpio cross-watcher. Okay. Could be a Gemini or a Leo. Could be, is this a cusp? No, a Gemini. Cancer would be the cusp. So you got Gemini, you got Leo. That could be significant. I'm even feeling Sag. All right. So you may feel that this person treated you as an option. Yeah, you're feeling directionless, but I feel like your spirit guides are going to lead you to where you need to be, whether this is career-wise or back home. Yeah. Here's the Wheel of Fortune kind of guiding the way and navigating you through. Okay, I do see where there was issues with deception. No, there were two people involved in the background, and someone was keeping something secret, but I do feel that secrets came out. Somebody was a cheater, and the truth was found out about the situation. Somebody's not working, and they're definitely looking for a job. Your cross-watcher could be looking for a job right now. They might be feeling overly emotional and maybe a bit jealous about, and they might be wondering if you are involved with somebody else, and they might be feeling a bit jealous about that. They could have been spying online and maybe gotten the news that maybe you started seeing somebody else, or this is something that they suspect. They don't really have the clarity that they need, but they're hoping to start over, and they're hoping to return and come back to the drawing board. They may be having some negative thoughts, and they could definitely be feeling very distant from you, very cold from you, and they're trying to find a logical approach when it comes to maybe apologizing or how to approach you. They're trying to figure this out. But right now, because they're going through so much, they may not be listening to their intuition. They may not be listening to their conscience when it comes to the situation. They're hoping to gain some type of control and, as I stated, develop a strategy to offer you this Ace of Wands and to start from the beginning again. They want to go back to the beginning because I'm feeling that, yeah, your cross-watcher, they absolutely love you, and they feel that the two of you are twins. So again, twin flames or Gemini, or maybe a combination of both. They find themselves wanting to give up on this situation because things got really brutal between the two of you in the past. Where it was a war zone between the two of you. And things got very intense. And yeah, the two of you may be ignoring one another right now. And you may not be kind of looking at starting over again. But it looks like you guys are on a break that you Your cross watcher did not necessarily want this separation, but they're saying you're not going to treat me as an option either. I didn't want you to leave, but I'm not going to be your second choice. So they're feeling defeated, and they may have acted out of character because of this. And they do feel that things are on shaky ground between the two of you. And there are some things that they hope will be revealed. Because they do feel that you put the blinders on, that you're blinding them to something, to the truth. So they may be feeling a bit on guard, a bit guarded, and maybe they are trying to get grounded. Because right now they may be feeling rather overly emotional about the situation. And they're saying, I want, as much as I give, I want you to give to me back. I don't want this to feel like such a one-sided situation. They don't feel that the two of you got along, or that the two of you can rebuild back from, can't come back. They don't feel that you guys can bounce back from this. They feel that they bent over backwards for you, for this connection. And they do want to clear the air with you. There could be an Aquarius that wants to clear the air with you, or you may want to clear the air with an Aquarius or a Leo. I got Cancer here as well. And these could be, this Leo or this Cancer could be someone that you feel regrets about, lying and being deceptive with them. Yeah, you may feel that they're going to turn down your offer. So you are kind of thinking about the future. Maybe asking your spirit guides, your ancestors for some type of answers. You are making a final decision. Your final decision is to maybe leave a third party behind and decide to work on this. And there could be some type of magic put together behind the scenes. Somebody could be wanting to do reconciliation spells. I do see, or somebody could be visiting a spiritualist to get some type of advice. Maybe even a card reader. So it does look to me that they do want to communicate with you, and they want to settle some type of past situation that the two of you are not talking about. They miss you, and they may be too fearful to approach you. They definitely are dealing with a sense of loss, still holding on to you and feeling stuck about how to repair this and to get back in your good graces after things have completely fallen apart. They do want to return to you, but they feel stuck. And they're having some regrets about the past. Some regrets about an ex of theirs, and possibly a baby's mom that they were once married to or had a commitment with. They could be sending a message, and they're hoping to score victory with that situation and to get things back on solid ground between the two of you again. Possibly with this Gemini. Yeah, somebody is doing magic to kind of repair the situation. Somebody could definitely be becoming more spiritual, or focused more on their spirituality, getting grounded. You know, things are coming full circle, and it looks like you may be finding your path. Yeah, there's a lot of regret. There could definitely be a child involved. Some of you are definitely spiritualists. I guess that's why I'm seeing shamanistic, shaman energy, healing energy. A fresh new perspective on some things. Maybe getting some type of counseling when it comes to a love relationship. Yep, somebody's returning after they cheated. So, Scorpio, you're definitely paying attention to the red flags, but on the other side is reconciliation. You might be feeling very cautiously optimistic about a reconciliation, because it looks like that's what's on the mind of both of you. You guys definitely want to reconcile and possibly work things out. Someone doesn't want to say, yeah, reconciliation, it's there again. It's like somebody secretly loves you. They just don't want to tell you. They don't know how to say what they really feel. So right now, they're just kind of focused on their work and their money, trying to get themselves in a stable position. Yeah, somebody's definitely dealing with somebody from their past. or thinking of someone from their past, and they're hoping that you will keep an optimistic stance on the situation. Here it is again, but you don't trust them. Okay, you don't trust them because they were a flirt. This past person. Yeah. Cross-watcher, you're saying you deserve love. You're saying, I'm just going to focus on my finances. I deserve love. I'll wait for the right person. I'll stay optimistic about my love life because there were just too many differences between the two of us. That type of thing. You're saying, this is the one for me. And I feel like this is you calling in your soulmate to get to this place of reconciliation. Because it looks like that's what you really want. That's what's really on the minds of both of you. But it's just not being said. It's like a lot of negative thoughts are floating around, but no one's really taking action to take the steps to put things back together at this point. Which is why patience was so prevalent in this reading, if that's something that you're wanting to reconcile. All right. Holy Spirit, show me the possible. Okay, yeah, some of you are done with this, right? And you want to see if there's somebody new coming in. Let's see what this point in time brings in for you. Let's see if you guys want to start new. So this is going to be for the Scorpio, single, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Holy Spirit, show me anything new that might be coming in. I see past situations, Scorpio. Okay, let's see if we can pull two more. Reconciliation came up more than once, so I'd be surprised if I saw something new. No. Ace of Wands is in reverse. It's like, no, you're not looking for anything new. It's like, Scorpio, you're looking to the past with this past person. This person that you were once happy with, but the happiness was ruined by a third-party situation. Yeah, you see yourself spending a very long time with this individual. You want to work on it, possibly with a fire sign. Yeah, you might be regretting the fact that you didn't take the relationship seriously in the past. Somebody is kind of regretting it. All right. Okay, I see you being very patient. Yeah, you may want to work on it with a Sagittarius or an Aries. You got Leo here. You're feeling rejected, that something is over. Disappointed, a sense of loss that something is over. But still feeling that it's a waste of time, and that you might be wondering, are you going to be single for the rest of your life? Because this is the one that you want. It looks to me like that's the possible outcome. That's what a majority of you guys are kind of focused on. One of you guys wants this more than the other one. One of you is trying to move on from this situation, and the other one of you is like kind of moving toward a reconciliation. One of you might be acting like you don't, but it looks like the two of you both want the same thing. Still mutual love between the two of you, but logically it kind of just doesn't make sense to go back down memory lane because of all of this pain and torment that happened in this relationship. Advice, Holy Spirit, is surrender to your intuition. This is what we were talking about all along in the beginning of the reading. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, or aha moments that come through to guide you. All right, so your intuition could have been telling you that something was off in the beginning. You knew somebody was lying about something, lying about their whereabouts when they were coming home from work, lying to you about, I don't know, just something just didn't add up. And Spirit is saying, moving forward, listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition when it comes to your work situations, the people that you allow in your circle, the people that you trust your personal information with. Because there might be some people that are nosy and kind of looking in when they really don't have any business knowing. That type of thing. Listen to your intuition and be careful about how you move and be aware of your environment, is what I'm saying. Surrender to receiving support and love. Allow the love and support of others in rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. Now, this may be a time where you may be opening up. You may need the support of other people right now because emotionally you're going through a lot. You may miss your family. You may be feeling a bit homesick. These types of things, right? It looks like you're going through a lot, Scorpio. You have a lot on your mind, a lot on your plate, and your family or the people that you trust, or letting in some people that you trust to support you through this very difficult time could be very beneficial for you, is what Spirit is saying. But listen to your intuition when it comes to, as I stated, who you allow to get close to you and who you don't. But it looks to me that the past is definitely haunting you. And you're going to be figuring things out, and your intuition is going to be the key to figuring these things out, Scorpio. So with that, this concludes your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. Again, the personal readings are open for a short period of time. So if you would like to book one, go ahead and head over to my website. It will be open for, I guess, a couple of more days. Feel free to book there. If you found that it did resonate, leave me a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and consider subscribing if you already haven't, Scorpio. I'll see you guys again in another video. Peace. Bye for now.